What is up, people? How y'all doing today, man? I hope everybody's having a great day. Hope you had a great weekend. I did, because I got to eat some breakfast with some mighty men of God at my church on Saturday. I got to watch some fights. You know, it was a great weekend for me, and I hope that all of you guys also had a great weekend. And whatever you did, wherever you were, whoever you were with, you loved them and you had a great time. You know what I'm saying? Thanks for stopping in today, my friends, and hanging out with me and talking for just a little bit about movies. Today, guys, well, before we get started, hit that like and subscribe button for me so you can get notified when I post cool new stuff. But today, guys, we're going to be talking about a movie from 2017 titled Iceman. And this isn't about the hitman, the mob hitman, or Chuck Liddell or anything like that. This is about vengeance on a primordial and primeval level. You know, this is about vengeance in the Stone Age. We follow a caveman, he's not really a Neanderthal. They're more progressive, you know, more progressive types of people. They're just cave people, you know, living in the Ice Age. They're in this small little hamlet, this little village, you know, and then he's got a wife that's with child. He has another child. He's got, you know, relatives that live around him in surrounding huts. And then he's gone hunting, you know, as you do back then. He, you know, going to provide for his family. He went to bag an elk or something. And while he's gone, these three other, you know, cavemen, they come into his little village in Hamlet and they kill everybody. Wife with child, children, you know, elderly. They killed the entire tribe. And then they take his, I guess it's kind of like their religious figure, right? It's like something that they kind of worship. And they keep it in this little, you know, this little wooden box with a latch on it. And not only did they, you know, decimate this man's tribe, but then they took his religious iconography, right? They took his God. And so he goes, we follow this guy. And here's the thing, guys, there's not a whole lot of dialogue in this. I mean, now there's some here and there, but it's very much a body language driven film. Very much a cinematography driven film. You're watching this and you're seeing beautiful landscapes, pristine nature, rivers. You know, you're watching him hike across these mountains in the snow, and it's breathtaking scenery. And we follow him as he tracks down these wrongdoers. And guys, it's not that it's overly visceral, overly brutal. It's not gory. It's not incredibly violent in the manners in which some of these people meet their end. But it's the story of the man that is really what you're here for. Because in the beginning they say that, you know, they found this man in the permafrost. He dates back like 3,500 years or something, right? And so this is the story of how he wound up in there. This is just all fictional. This is just what the director said. Oh, that's a cool article in a science journal. I'm going to write a story about that frozen man, right? At least that's how I imagined it going down. And so he's sitting there, he's you know, he tells this story of this guy, and he really he brings to life the, you know, I guess complexities of ancient times, you know, of hunting, foraging, and then having to fend off raiders. You know what I mean? I'm sure the director was like, yeah, that sounds really good. And it was, guys. Like, I was super impressed with the way this film was made. Like I said, there's not a whole lot of dialogue, but the main actor, I didn't write his name down. I should have looked it up before I started this. The main actor, the guy who is on this quest of vengeance, this guy is phenomenal. I mean, we have scenes where he's laying his kinfolk to rest, and he doesn't have his God, his religious icon to pray to. And so, you know, he lays them to rest, and then he falls to his knees and he screams to the heavens, you know? I mean, it's not an intelligible scream. It's a guttural, visceral, heartbreaking scream. It's just, it's sorrow-filled, you know what I mean? He sounds like a dying water buffalo. I mean, it's heartbreaking listening to this. But that's a testament to how good of an actor this cat is, right? And then we have and he makes mistakes along the way when he's hunting these guys down, right? Like he's following the tracks, he's doing what he's been taught to do to hunt and gather and all that stuff, and he's trying to find these dudes. And then mistakes get made, you know what I mean? So he's really, and the mistakes they're not little mistakes. At least not on the moral compass, they're not little mistakes. They're very big mistakes that he himself, you see the despair when he makes them. He's like, oh no, what have I done, kind of thing. So it's a fantastic, guys, I can't tell you enough how good this film is it has no words. But compared to other silent films that I've watched in recent memory, this is one of the best. This is right out there with Headhunter and All Is Lost and stuff like that. This really, it has a tone, it has a great story, and it never shifts. It's not like, oh, we have some comedy. No, this is a very, very, I don't want to say mundane, but it's a very, I don't know the word I'm looking for, guys. I really don't. I don't know the word that I'm looking for here, but I'll just say that it's very mournful. There you go. It's a very solemn film. It is a very, very solemn film. So it doesn't play around. It doesn't get, boisterous or anything like that. You're following this man in his agony as he's going to hunt down the people that have wronged him. And I think that that's just a beautiful thing. And the way that the director, Felix Randall, was able to, capture all that was phenomenal, and I highly recommend that you guys check this out. It's streaming over on Prime, Tubi, and Freevee if you want to check it out, which I highly recommend you do. I'm gonna give it 2 big thumbs up, guys. It was a really good movie, definitely worth your time. Thanks, guys. That's it for Iceman. But thank you so much for stopping in and hanging out with me for just a few minutes. Before you go, hit that like and subscribe button, guys. If you've seen Iceman, let me know in the comments. Tell me what you thought about the film. And anyway, guys, I'm going to keep making them as long as you keep watching them. Peace out, my friends. God bless you, and I will see you soon.